Hello! So I thought it would be a good time to do a semester review since the semester just ended and I'm now on summer break. This past semester I took Calculus 2, Introductory Physics Part 1, English 2, and the lab for the physics class. I really enjoyed my physics class. I really like physics and I'm a physics major, so that kind of makes sense. I ended up getting a really good grade in it and I really liked the class. Sorry, I've had the flu and I'm still getting over it, so kind of sometimes hard to breathe. I really liked my physics class. It was a bit rough during exam times because of the structure of the exams. The way my professor did it was that he put 3 questions on the midterms and then also 3 questions on the final, and each of those 3 questions was just selected at random, I guess, from the chapters. So the first exam was chapter 1 through 5, and then the second exam was chapter 6 through 10, and then the final was comprehensive. And so it was kind of rough in trying to figure out in my own head what was going to be on the exam because there was 5 chapters but only 3 questions. So that was a bit rough, which it just meant that I had to study very hard and know the material so that whatever chapter ended up being on the exam I was prepared for. So that was interesting, and my Calculus 2 class was a bit rough. I really enjoyed Calc 1 and I did really well in that class. I really liked my professor from Calc 1. I wasn't able to get him for Calculus 2 because I had to take the physics lab at the time of his class, and that really affected my learning process and my grade because I didn't really click well with the professor I had this past semester for Calculus 2. His teaching method just didn't click with my way of learning. He used mostly PowerPoint slides. It was really hard for me to learn in that way because I wasn't seeing the problem being worked out, and my brain didn't really have time to process, I guess, because he would just click a slide and say, there's this step, this step, this step, and he'd spend maybe 30 seconds tops on one problem before he moved on to the next slide. And that was hard to get used to, and it definitely affected my learning process and in the end my grade. So Calculus 2 was definitely a struggle for me. What actually got me through the class was learning on my own at home. I used a lot of YouTube videos. I think I used Professor Leonard on YouTube. His videos are really amazing and he really helped my grade. But yeah, I really enjoy calculus, and even though I struggled in Calc 2, I really did enjoy it. And then my English class was English 2, which is introductory English, and it was basically just reading a bunch of articles and then writing essays. It wasn't too hard at all. It was kind of like my easy class for the semester. With the class I didn't really have to worry about. It was just like an easy grade. It can be kind of annoying to take an English class when you're a science major because English classes tend to have a lot of reading and a lot of essay writing. That was one thing that bothered me, was that I was constantly reading so much stuff that seemed useless and then writing a bunch of essays I didn't really care about. But I really do enjoy English and I do enjoy analyzing text, and I think that's really fun, but it kind of stressed me out this past semester because I was so focused on passing physics and calculus and learning that material. That's the only negative thing I have to say about my English class, but all in all it was pretty good. The last class I took was my physics lab. I am not a lab person. I don't enjoy them. I think that they are stressful, especially because the pairing, grouping off into groups, that stresses me out a lot because I have a lot of anxieties and it can be quite rough in that aspect. That being said, I really enjoyed the experiments that were done in my lab class. I really enjoyed the experiments that we did and I thought they were really cool, and my lab instructor was great. Labs still give me anxieties, but I'm feeling better about them when they're physics related. My chemistry lab, no thank you. I don't want to take chemistry labs ever again, but physics seems manageable. And yeah. So that's just a really short review of my past semester and the classes I took and what I liked and didn't like about them. I'm on summer break now, so I've just been reading a lot, and hopefully I'll be making more YouTube videos since I have a lot of free time. Hopefully I can get over this sickness and feel better, but for now I'm just gonna enjoy my time resting and reading and watching a lot of Netflix. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and leave a comment. Please, please, please. I love comments. And definitely subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. I'll